How do you feel? Elon Musk has issued a caution regarding Tesla shares for 2023, primarily because of his recent takeover of Twitter and other controversies. Although a growing number of investors are beginning to lose faith in Tesla, some still think the company will prosper despite Musk's apparent Twitter diversion. It wouldn't be ideal to miss this. The fact that the Fed has raised rates to such an extent that the economy is currently being driven by it, like a car on a cliffside road, astounds me. This is not a good way to drive a car on a windy cliff road, based on a 3-month-old rear-view mirror footage. I believe that a hard landing is imminent. Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla, stated in a recent interview that the double whammy effect of interest rate increases is something to be grateful for. Higher interest rates, according to him, will make it less profitable for any business that sells debt-based goods. He claims that since most cars are purchased through loans and leases, consumers consider their monthly payments, which essentially creates a demand problem with increasing interest rates and lowers profitability. Having said that, since most automobiles are purchased with credit, the value of all stocks decreases as real interest rates rise. An elevated real interest rate is akin to a car's price increase. Therefore, you would have to lower the automobile's price to maintain constant demand, and you would also have to lower the price of the car to raise demand. Elon Musk went on to suggest that his firms will face fines in 2023 and dismissed rumors that Twitter was bankrupt. The now 5-time CEO of Tesla and Twitter, Elon Musk, stated in a mid-November tweet that his firms will be well-positioned in 2023, even in the event of a challenging economic environment. Musk's tweet was sent out a day after he hinted at the prospect of Twitter's bankruptcy in his first communication to the entire organization. Musk cautioned that if Twitter didn't increase its subscriber base, it wouldn't be able to withstand the impending economic crisis. Income to counteract a decline in advertising revenue, according to 3 individuals who have received the message and spoke with Reuters. Twitter is currently in debt for $13.6 billion and $13 billion, with interest payments coming up on the order of $1.25 billion. In the ensuing 12 months, 1.1 billion euros? The payments are more than the business's most recent cash flow disclosure, which as of the end of June totaled $1.1 billion, or slightly more than 1 billion euros. In October, the Shanghai, China-based electric vehicle manufacturer Tesla had its fastest ever inventory addition. About half of Tesla's global deliveries in October of last year came from a Shanghai-based facility, which the company uses as a major market and production base. Using statistics from China Merchants Bank International (CMB), Tesla produced 87,706 Model 3s and Model Ys in Shanghai, but delivered 71,704 vehicles, leaving a 16,002 Chinese-made cars in inventory. This was done in an attempt to increase sales. In addition to lowering the price of its Model 3 and Model Y vehicles in China, Tesla is also offering a bonus to customers who take delivery in November and purchase insurance from one of its partners. Prior to the quarter, Musk informed analysts that demand was robust and that he anticipated Tesla would weather the recession. In the long run, the economy goes through natural cycles, and a recession is, quite frankly, long overdue. The fact that there hasn't been a significant recession in a traditional sense of the word since 2009 is startling. In a recent interview, Musk predicted that everything's stock price would drop if the United States experienced a repeat of 2009. He stated that the 2 largest and most impacted categories would be homes and autos, which are essentially purchases made with debt. If you are a ship in a storm, the storm will still beat you up, no matter how good your ship is. In October, Elon Musk stated that a worldwide recession might not end until the spring of 2024. The world's richest billionaire and the erratic electric car executive said on Twitter that a recession might last until the spring of 24. The comments were made in reaction to a tweet made by Billy Marcus, one of the co-founders of Dogecoin, known online as Shibatoshi Nakamoto, who pointed out that the amount of coronaviruses in use today is actually quite low. I guess the only things on our minds right now are the approaching nuclear holocaust and worldwide recession. A year without a terrible world disaster would be good, for sure. In response, Musk mentioned that Silicon Valley, the company that owns Tesla, has about 600,000 followers on Twitter. He then inquired as to Musk's estimate of the duration of the recession, to which Musk said, "I'm just guessing, but probably until the spring of 24. Musk also stated that he was more optimistic about the U.S. economy than he was about other countries. He also mentioned how the economy is being affected by rising interest rates. the United States is actually in rather good condition in North America. He mentioned that some of that is driving up interest rates above what is appropriate, but I believe Musk to rising interest rates. But detractors point to his takeover of Twitter as the real cause of the slide, which has erased roughly $675 billion in market capitalization as of Wednesday's close. In the email, Musk thanked Tesla employees for their efforts in 2022 and encouraged them to strive for a strong fourth-quarter finish. He also asked them to volunteer to assist in car deliveries to customers before midnight on December 31st, if at all possible during the final days of most quarters. Musk's attention has recently been drawn to Twitter. The CEO of Tesla and SpaceX sold tens of billions of dollars worth of shares in his electric vehicle company in 2022 to finance the $44 billion buyout of the social media company. In the latter portion of the aforementioned email, Musk said, "By the way, don't be too bothered by stock market craziness. As we demonstrate straight continued excellent performance, the market will recognize that long term." Tesla employs workers from all over the company to deliver new cars to customers in order to meet or exceed stated delivery goals. Normally, this work is limited to those on the sales and delivery teams. I really think that Tesla will be the most valuable company on the planet. In a recent interview, Musk stated that he believes the Oracle of Omaha will come true when there is extreme market panic. He also advised against buying stocks on margin and avoiding margin debt because you never know when a panicky situation in the stock market will arise. Warren Buffett is expected to purchase a significant amount of Tesla stock in 2023 if the company has excellent fundamentals. However, if the market has a brief panic, then would be an excellent time to purchase stock, according to Musk. Experts think Musk can improve 2023 even if Tesla has had a rough year. Compared to the S&P 500's 19% decrease for the year, Tesla shares have dropped by 65%. There are two primary issues with Tesla. Wedbush's Dan Knives, an analyst for Right as far as Tesla's leadership goes, Musk appears to be dozing off. Investors at the moment needed a CEO to steer them through this Category 5 storm, which included significant headwinds from China and the United States. Competition from electric vehicles is growing, but Musk still claims that 10 simple steps can put things right. Before the end of January, Twitter should name a CEO. I've suggested that Musk is Tesla's lifeblood and vice versa. Tesla's desire to establish true free speech on the social media platform has been the driving force for his highly publicized $44 billion takeover of Twitter, an attempt at which nearly failed. A warning was also issued by Community Ives regarding Tesla's equity halt selling stock and the end of the Pinocchio boy that cried wolf scenario. Adopt a formal 10-5-1 plan, he advised, so investors are aware that no significant selling block is imminent. Investors were alarmed by Musk's $40 billion sale of Tesla stock the previous year. A significant stock buyback, according to Ives, would greatly boost confidence on the street. That being said, Musk has little control on the world economic slump. Ives would prefer to see a more focused approach since he thinks Tesla's objectives are overly lofty. The prognosis outlines cautious delivery and target dates for 2023. We believe that the 35 delivery growth goal is a more achievable and realistic target for 2023, and that the 50 growth target is not going to happen given the more negative backdrop. For more, subscribe to this channel.